How do you manage running a business and your health and everything else you have to manage? Running a business requires you to do the finances and the budgeting and the hiring and managing and operations and business development and sales and marketing. There's so many things you have to do. I own a business. It's not that big, but it's still stressful. I started it from scratch. It was just my wife and I when we started. And little by little, we grew. How do you manage your health when you're in a stressful situation? And how do you make sure that your health doesn't suffer and your business doesn't suffer? See, when I was expanding my business, I remember my father telling me, why are you working so hard? You're staying up late, you're getting up early, you're doing all this stuff. Aren't you worried it's gonna affect and impact your health? And my answer was, of course, I don't want it to impact my health. But Dad, health is worthless if it's gonna come at the expense of my goals, my dreams, and my aspirations. I need to have both. I need to succeed in business and I need to stay healthy. And you may be thinking, well, is that even possible? I'm telling you, it is possible, because when you look at the lives of the ultra successful and the ultra healthy people, they have three things in common. They have a different definition of stress, they have a different relationship with stress, and most importantly, they never try to reduce stress. So how does that work? Well, I'll give you a definition of stress. Most people go, stress is this negative, horrible thing that makes you sick. If you understood stress properly and not go with what the mainstream most people say, but be different from everybody else, you'll understand that stress is a force that causes change in your life. Don't be like everybody else.
You're not subscribed. If you're enjoying this video, consider liking and subscribing.
Look at stress differently. Stress is like the weight you lift when you're in the gym. Stress is like when you studied for a test when you were in first grade and all the spelling words were three-letter words like bat and cat and hat. And then you moved on to third and fourth and fifth grade and college and everything else. If someone put a spelling test in front of you with three-letter words, you wouldn't have to study for that test and it wouldn't be stressful for you. But then if someone put a test with calculus problems on it, that would be stressful. See, you outgrew the old and you found a new stress. That's what I mean by they have a different relationship with stress. They use that stress. They bring it and make it fuel to propel them towards success. Without stress, you cannot change. If I went to the gym and every day when I went to the gym, I lifted less weight than I did the day before, I wouldn't get any stronger. I would get weaker and weaker. And eventually the weight I used to be able to lift, I won't be able to lift anymore. And the last one is, we said they don't try to reduce stress. The number one reason most people fail at running a business or achieving their dream income or anything else that they want when it comes to their profession is because they are not equipped to handle the stress that's going to come their way as they go down that journey. And so trying to reduce stress is like turning your back on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, saying, yeah, you know, I really wanted a company with 100 employees, but I'm not going to go for that because it's too stressful and it might affect my health. As opposed to, okay, that's going to be really stressful, so I'm gonna train for it. I'm gonna prepare for it. I wrote a whole book on this called Cracking the Stress Secret, How to Turn Pressure into Power. We talk about little simple things like spending a few minutes in sunlight early in the morning, a certain breathing exercise, eating techniques, not what you're eating, but how you're eating and when you're eating, sleep improvements, obviously improving your fitness level, your neurologic system through chiropractic care. There are ways you can improve yourself to increase your tolerance to stress so that you can run a business, succeed in that business, stay healthy, and still have enough bandwidth to go home and be there for your family as well. So you're not exhausted when you get home. So you're not doing your best at work and bringing your worst to your family at home. That's not okay. They deserve your best. Comment, share this video, and I'll be back with you for another video on how to improve business and health simultaneously. Take care.